So I would like to give an example. I do believe everyone know Lego and have experience playing Lego before. So one Lego is like the singular data point, or there's only one data per one Lego. But what if we want to create a city, or if we want to create a story? We connect the Lego together. So we combine the data, or we combine the Lego to able to tell or create a story. It's a very similar idea. The Lego, one piece of Lego is one piece of data. But if we connect the data together, we combine the data or we combine the Lego, we could create a story. Mm. Next, just some example of data analytics that we use in business field or business intelligence to organize the data, to capture the trends or capture the information. So the goal of the use of data in business intelligence is to report, do the chart. For example, BHR, the human resource department in organization. Every organization, CEO doesn't work by themselves. They have HR, they have technical teams, they have many functions, many units in the company. So HR or human resource department is the one who gathered all the data of human amount of human in the organization. So they can do the organizational chart, they can do the workflow, they can distribute the budget for each department fairly. So this is the kind of data that we use in business world. Next is to predict. It's kind of predictive to forecast and identify the future trends. For example, the fashion industry need to forecast the trend so they can know how many product lines or how many units of the product that they need to produce to respond to the demand of the market. And last one for the planning. So after we know the amount of the demand of the market already, so we can plan our manufacture ahead. Mm. Or I'll use the example that more related to our daily life, the weather forecast. The weather forecast is kind of predictive, because we forecast the maybe next hour or tomorrow weather. So we can plan ahead if we will drive, we will use public transport, or should we bring the umbrella or the raincoat or not, especially in ASEAN region that the weather is a bit unpredictable. So the weather forecast is a tools that can help us to predict and plan our life more easier. So everyday analytics. Do you notice analytics in your day-to-day life, like in your daily basis? Let me hear more from the chat. Any idea how can we use the analytics in our daily life? I give an example already, like the weather forecast. Monthly money spent, true for our financial literacy, right? So we can know amount of money that we spend or we earn in each day or each month. If the amount of cash flow is in red, it's gonna be in very big trouble. Another example, is there any other example? Gym and calories intake, true. So this one is a very good example. The gym, or at least we use the smartwatch to track our habits, like the sleeping habits or um the amount of distance that we walk in each day. So how many answers later? So yeah, this is the analytics that we met in our daily life. The navigation, Google Map, very important. One thing that I always do in the morning after I wake up, apart from checking email, taking bath, or taking shower, is check the navigation. Normally I drive to university, so I need to check the traffic first thing after waking up. Check the navigation first. Is there any traffic from my home to university? If there's a lot of traffic, I'll decide to not do any makeup or I decide to skip the breakfast. But if the traffic is so it's still good, I have more time to have my breakfast or do the makeup at home. So that's a very daily life that I use the navigation or the analytics. So who to date, like the dating app. The dating app also use the data, your personal preference to make a match, the possibility of match, or at least they can track like if you swipe left, all right. So if you swipe left, the application might know that this kind of person is not your preference, so they could suggest other option for you. Or Spotify. I really love the Spotify. Is another my daily basis as well. While driving, I love to open the Spotify, listen to the music or the podcast. So they can suggest the right song or the right option for you. I always have a joke with my friend that we can know one person personalities through the Spotify playlist or the Netflix homepage. Because at the homepage, the application would recommend your preference or your identity. So if you go on a little trick, if you go on a date, you can ask for the Spotify playlist or the Netflix homepage so you can see their interest. If they're interested in the comedy, in the romantic comedy, in the horror movies, in K series or any genre of the movie or the music. Also, the YouTube, they use the same mechanism. What to eat? What to eat is also another good example. If you're a gym girl or a gym bro, you need to know what you intake in your daily life or in your meal, how many proteins, how many calories that you intake. Yeah, the weather forecast when to go. Is there will be a rain? Is there's a rain? It's gonna raining soon. I'm not gonna use Grab bike. I might use my personal transport instead. So the other things, the basis things, the TikTok. I do believe everyone's here might have a TikTok account. I also have, but not really active there, like the passive users. Yeah. So this is like the experience by the similar individuals to allow us to discover the similar interests or the lifestyle. We can portray our lifestyle. Oh, yeah, that's- the shopping app, like the Shopee. Yeah, I think all the ASEAN, I would say the siblings, like ASEAN siblings, we use Shopee for the shopping application. Yeah, they could suggest the things that we might buy or put in a basket waiting for the payday. So we lost a lot of money in each month or each year with the shopping application, the shopping platforms, especially when they do the discount, like the double day or the payday. Yeah, always 99 plus in the basket. That's true, that's true, that's true. I love the example. Yeah. Yeah, the patient improvement. True, 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 true. Okay, next one. Yeah, next please. And as we provide our data to the application, so what kind of data that we provide? Our location. When you download the application to your phone, they will ask you, allow to track or not. so they can know the location that where are you. So especially in the dating app, I used to do the case preparation for a dating app, and I noticed that the dating app always ask for the location because sometimes they will suggest the person that the location near to you, so the possibility of match will be higher. Mm. Your taste of music, your taste of movie, your age and your gender, your habits, community and network, your political belief. I think one great example for political belief might be the Twitter, the X. I hate the name of X. I'll use the word Twitter instead. For example, Twitter, if you're the person like very conservative, I do believe the platform will suggest you something like the Donald Trump or like a very conservative side of point of view. If you're the liberal, you're the progressive one, your feed might flood of your the same political belief that you have. Um, Okay. So I saw some comments in the ads, the advertisement. For example, Spotify. I really love the function of Spotify that they will summarize in each year at the end of the year how many hours that you spend with the Spotify or your top music, your top artist in each year. So they can gain the natural advertisement through your social media platform because you will share this kind of data to your IG stories, right? And in the same way, Spotify also get your data and they can use this kind of analytics to promote themselves freely. They didn't pay for any ads, but we as a user, we use this function to promote the application. So, I saw in the comment box about the gym. So I would like to hear, does anyone here using the smartwatch or smart wearables? It would be like the rings, the Whoop, or Apple Watch, Xiaomi, or the other brands, Garmin. Yeah, I'm the one who always also use this kind of smart wearables because I'm doing gym. I love to play sports. So as a gym girl, I would like to know how many calories that I burn in each session, or how many steps I walk in each day, or tracking my stress and sleep habits so I could improve my health and also the good habits of myself. Mm. This is kind of innovation through the analytics because normally we wouldn't count how many steps we walk in each day, but the application, the smart wearables can portray all the data into the infographic, into the graph. So it's very easy for us to understand those data, right? So move to the bigger picture. How can we use the data analytics in a bigger scale? For example, coronavirus during the COVID-19, our nightmare of life. I think many of us like lost some part of life with the COVID-19. Me, during COVID-19, I was in a very first year of university, the undergrad. Couldn't meet my friends at the university because all the courses and activities were online. So at that time, the government used the dashboard, I used the analytics to help them tracking the amount of patient, the amount of population vaccinated or got the double boost, or the amount of patient that cure already, or amount of death during the pandemic. They could portray all of this data into the chart or into a map so they could know the spreading area, the pandemic area. Mhm. So that this data could help them to plan ahead for the policy or plan ahead for any initiative or for the initiative of the next step that government should do. And also for the sports, I never thought about this as well, but yeah, the NBA or the football coach using the data analytics to track the player success rate, like how many match that they won, how many match they lost, or how many percent each player perform in each match, something like that. Especially like currently the World Cup. Does anyone follow the World Cup currently? Any football person around here? Let me know. Yeah, for the World Cup, I think like in the Google they will have the analytics like um it, each team wins, how many team wins in this round, something like that. Yeah, it's kind of data analytics as well. And for the ASEAN people to follow the World Cup, I highly respect the football people around this region because the time zone is very harsh. The ma Let me give a moment. สวัสดีค่ะค่ะพี่เต๋อใช่อ่าเดี๋ยวคุณโทรกลับ2 นาทีได้ไหมคะพี่เต๋อเดี๋ยวโทรกลับแป๊บนึงค่ะ So yeah, with the sports, so we can use the data analytics. And to summarize this first part, analytics is to leverage the data for the actionable insight as a give example. And analytics all around us. It can be our cash flow, it can be our health tracking, it can be the advertisement, it can be the dating app, it can be the navigation or weather forecast. Analytics is a fuel for innovation and progress. We can do a lot of innovation through the data and through the analytics, not only with the health, like the smart wearables, but we can innovate all and new things from the analytics as well. And next session, after the break, I'll give you guys 5 minutes break to refresh yourself, and we will come back with the next session, which is an hand-on experience to try with the data analytics tools. Okay, 5 minutes break. Let's come back here around uh, before 13, maybe 28. Around that. See ya.
Hello. Hello.
Hi.
Um, Hello. Could I ask something?
Sure, sure, sure.
Um, could I ask if how I will get this color? Cause and how I will do the task? Cause my friend recommend this site, this yeah, this Asian this link. What I meant to say, this link. My friend recommend this, uh, and I'm very new about this.
Ah, okay, next
And
session I'll show you how to use the link and you can follow the instructions step by step as well. And yeah, I'll send you the link and all the materials through the chat box.
okay,
Yeah, moment.
Ma'am, sorry to interrupt. Can I ask a question?
Mm-hmm.
Ma'am, I'm afraid to say that your voice is not clear. I think there is something problem. So, do you use a microphone or anything else?
Okay, I'll try to fix my device very soon.
Okay, ma'am.
Is everyone here? Everyone's back. So, the link that I've sent into the group, there's two links. For the first one is a Google Drive for today's material. You can find the presentation that I've used previously and the upcoming tools that I'll use in the drive. And the second link is the link for the training session, how to use the data analytics to create an infographic or etc. and etc. I don't want to spoil, but please click on a link and we will skim through the link together. So how you can play, how can you do the infographic to interpret the data. My screen again. So here, there's a lot of things. Okay, so if you click on the link, you will prompt on the login page, and for the username and the password for login is in the is in the chat box in the Google Drive that I've sent. So if you access the Google Drive, here the participant SAC account. Here's the account that you can use. It is okay, it's fine if you use the same account as your friend, but the system might be a little bit crash if we okay, I think I'll send it again. We send the link. Sure. This is the Google Drive and here is the material. Oh, it's the website, the SAC website. Here's the account. You can use any of it apart from number 10. Mhm. So I will go skim through the process a bit fast due to a little bit of time constraint. And also you can follow the instruction at the same time as me, or if the system crash down, you can read through the manual in the Google Drive link and skim through by yourself. Mm. For the first step, that will username and log on. Ay, ay, ay. Mhm. So the manual is this one. Okay. So if you log on already, the website will bring you to this page. Okay, so if you want to try on together, firstly, I highly recommend you to download the file. Wow, there's a lot of tabs here. You need to download this Excel sheet first because we will use this later. AD is e-dataset for data modeling. This file. Okay. So let me check the checkbox as well. The checkbox. Maybe the system is a bit crashed down if we log in many people in the same time. So you can follow the instruction through the manual again later. And I'll ask the committee to share this record as well. So after you download the Excel already, we will create our first model together by beginning with go at the navigation bar and at the apps section, there's a modeler. You need to go to the modeler and it brings you to this page. And in the step, you need to choose a model. And when you click on a model, there will be a pop-up page like this. So in this step, we need to click start with data. Because we have the data set already, we don't want to create anything that from the empty or from the scratch will be very hard. So to make our life easier, we will start with data next. And then we need to upload the file that we've downloaded previously. So we need to choose the file, the local file on our computer. Shit, I have to remember the name of the file. ABSE dataset. Here it is. Search. But yeah, it's one. This step might take some few minutes to upload the document. Depends on your internet as well. Here, then click create. Okay, after we upload the file already, there'll be something like this, a lot of data set, and yeah, this looks scary, but it's fun. It's a little bit scary, but I do believe it's still fun and a good things to explore together. Uh-huh. After we upload the file already, we need to find the total case. Total cases, yeah, here. Tick on total cases. And then the this tab will appear and scroll down to find aggregation. The aggregation need to adjust the exception aggregation type to last and exception Aggregation dimension need to be date. All good. Okay. So next step, we need to look at the dimension this part. We need to find the population, but if population is not here but still here, the button here, click on and convert to dimension. No, not all column. We just select some. The first one is the total cases. You need to click on total cases, right? And adjust this tab. Adjust this tab. Add aggregation to exception aggregation type to last and aggregation dimension into date. And then we need to work on the dimension. So here's the population already. We click on population and convert to measure. We need only two decimal points. Yeah. Because if there's a lot of decimal points, it'll be very hard for us to work on. Okay. Click OK. Okay. So if when we finish this one, don't forget to save. Save the name of the file into ADSE dataset for data modeling 2026 underscore your name. We can save it anywhere here. Okay, done. I've done saving already. So next step, we will create a story from the dataset that we've saved. Okay, so we're back to the navigation bar and choose stories. And from this one, we need to choose the responsive. Take some time to load. Yeah. So this part we need to import the file that we saved. Not import yet, but we need to save the file first to avoid any risk that could happen. So I will save the name of the file as exercise. Let's start. Can see mine is zero already, but this will be second one. So we save a file to secure our file already, then we need to insert, and then chart this icon, and we can import the previous file that we have saved earlier. This one might take some few minutes to load. Yay! Just a moment. Okay, after we import the data already, we need to work on this we call it builder. We will work on the builder tab. So for the measure, we need to select new cases, finish with the new cases, and dimension is location. So you can see the chart is shift from the empty chart into the chart that consists the information of new cases per location. But you wanna do ranking, three dots beside the chart. Click on the chart, there will be three dots here. Click on it, go and rank by location and choose top five. Let's see. The graph shift again doesn't changes. They rank the top five for us already. And at this point, we don't want to see the world. We don't want to see the continent. We don't want to see the region. We want to see the country, the nation. So we need to click, right click on the world dot exclude. Right click again on Asia exclude. Repeat it till the North America. So right now we can see only the country, not the region. Okay, and then we do the another chart. Click on three button, copy and duplicate. We will work on the second chart by choose new measure as a new test. So right now it's the new test per location. We want to rank the new test per location by top five. Let's see. Yep. So you can see this is the new test and this is the new test. The data set is quite different. We want to duplicate again. We want to do another chart down here. But this time we will change the bar column. into alpha form. We want to change it into time series. Time series is here. Okay. From we choose time series and we need to choose the time. So we can use date. Okay. This is date. Um, we gonna delete the color location. Yay! We got a proper graph already. Checkpoint at this page. You need to have three graphs. Something look like this. Next, we copy the second graph. Start duplicate again. And this time we will change the graph into the form of numeric point. This one. When we choose the numeric point, we need to delete the trellis, the location. And add primary value. This one is primary value. We don't want to use new test, but we want the positive grade. We want positive grade. Hello. สวัสดีค่ะใช่ค่ะ68 กับ 75ค่ะค่ะขอบคุณมากค่ะ Issues positive grade response and we will look at this correct grade. Okay, everything is correct. Okay. So right now we got four types of chart already. This is the checkpoint. Everything's still fine, right? Okay. We got four charts and this chart can be edited more like you can transform the number into the percentage or the decimal two-digit decimal point as well. So fine. Normally, the function that we oftenly use will be in the builder for just add the current selected chart and the measure also dimension. So right now, you can adjust your chart, the size of your chart as you want. So maybe I'll do something like oh, and this one. Yay. Do something like this. And next exercise will be page one. You can see here. You need to double click on page one and change domain to global, and then drop down, a little drop down here, and duplicate the file. This is my favorite part, the ASEAN. We will work on the ASEAN. Going down to the ASEAN data. So here we will work on the ASEAN tab, right? And at the insert part, we'll have input control icon is this one. Click on input control. And for the dimension, we need to adjust the we need to adjust the location. Wait a moment. Okay, that's first. Dimension and search by the location. Filter by the number. So this part, we need to search all the ASEAN countries. I'll do it by the alphabetical order. Reshape my memory. Brunei, Cambodia, and Indonesia, Laos, Malaysia, Malaysia, and Myanmar, and Philippines, Singapore, Taiwan, and lastly Vietnam. Yay, I got 11 already. Oh, yay! So all the chart ranking and the data display in only ASEAN region. Oh, yes. I will share the report for sure. For the country, you can scan to see all the country members. For the section report, it as a storyboard. When we get on data, you can design your storyboard as you want as well. So you can decorate all of this by changing the font, the color, the size, or anything that you want. It's kind of fun part. So here, we'll work on in this chart. Select a time series, the new test per day. And they'll have the three buttons. Click on it. and we will do the forecast. We will click on online shoot option, more option than add. Let's do forecast. The forecast here, and we will choose the automatic forecast. So the chart can predict the future for us. Okay. So currently the data is might a bit black or crashed down, so it couldn't display right here. Yay! And the most exciting part for me right is to style your chart. So here I'll show you how to style this one. That'll be the color. Where's the color? Check the font. That makes you can adjust the text, the font style as well, or how you want your chart look like by the color, by the font, or by the number format color. People hardware and you the bubble style can be removed that. Okay, that's look cute. Yes, yes, you can find the manual in the Google Docs and follow the step. Because the time is quite constrained, so sorry guys. But for sure, I'll share the record to you. Yay. So you can spend like half an hour or an hour to explore the styling section because I think it will consume a lot of time. After you finish styling your board, the board, styling the background, I can choose the background like this. Yay. And next, I will use the data analyzer in SAP. So what is the data analyzer? It's like the start ad hoc analysis with data. So it will help you to ranking the data apart from creating a storyboard. So this part, we need to go find the navigation bar and click on the data analyzer. Oh, forgot to save. Still loading. Hey, for this section for the data source, or we can choose from the existing model. And highly recommend you guys to choose from the existing model. That'll be more easier. So we can use the data that is being uploaded. This one. So when they finish import the data, you'll see some thingy like this, a very small one. And don't forget to save the file first, or else it might crash. Inside the store name, my name, as a conversion. So yeah, after I save the file, then I will work on the builder tab. So when I click on the builder tab, this tab will be up here. And I need to find the dimension, the location here, and drag the location into rows like this. Just directly drag it here. So yes, this is how we work. Do something like this. Okay. So after drag the location into rows already, we will click on total pieces. Right click and we will sort options and then highest to lowest. Yay. And also we don't want the world, we don't want this section, so we will exclude this section. Exclude a member. Also, I will exclude all the original one. Last one. Yay! So right now we can see the only number of only the nation state or the country. So here's all a basic function that you can explore in the SAP website. I understand it's a bit hard and the session goes quite fast because I'm a little bit afraid that the system will crash down if there's a lot of users logged in at the same time. Okay, next session I will introduce you guys to the enablement session. Yay! This part will have the scholars as well. So let's keep in mind that. Okay, have you guys ever known ASEAN Foundation before? Have you ever heard about ASEAN Foundation? Hmm. I'll do some a little bit introduction about ASEAN Foundation. So ASEAN Foundation is an non-governmental organization to they aim to build a cohesive and prosperous ASEAN community. And their mission is to commit and promote ASEAN awareness to people and focusing this to interact with the collaboration with the ASEAN stakeholders build a caring, cohesive, equitable, inclusive, and peaceful ASEAN community. So majority ASEAN Foundation will focus on the six pillars. One is art and culture. Second is business community engagement. Third one, community building. Fourth, education. Fifth, environment. And lastly, the media. You can follow all of these pillars through the ASEAN Foundation page in Instagram and Facebook. So they will announce a lot of activities that related to these six pillars. And what is the ADSE or ASEAN Data Science Explorer? It's a data analytic program, like the regional program by the ASEAN Foundation and SAP since 2017, almost 10 years, to aim promote ASEAN awareness and the UN SDGs, the Sustainable Development Goals, also aims to equip youth across ASEAN with the 21st century skills, which is data analytics. And the two segment is the enable session that we do during today, and the second one is data analytics competition. So the competition timeline will be this one. So currently we on the stage of enablement session introduce you guys to the SAP website and how to use it. And during this time you can create your storyboard with by using the dataset that provided by the ASEAN Foundation, the COVID dataset, to create your own storyboard and submit it within 4th of September. And the shortlist storyboard announcement will happen around in September. And they will do the national final list around October and regional finals. And also the Leader Forum in November. So, if you want further information about ABSE competition, you can search or explore in the ASEANBSE.org to check the eligibility step to join the competition, the criteria, the storyboard requirement, and they also provide the example of storyboard and source of data sets as well. So, here's the link to SACFI. As I said in the group already, I sent this one as well. Hey. Okay, so we come to the end of the session. I would like you guys to do the survey for me and to claim your e-certificate as well. If you're not finished doing the survey, you're not allowed to get the e-certificate. So I highly recommend and highly encourage you guys to finish the form to receive your certificate. So you are on the survey. I don't have it right now, but I will find it for you. If you finished the survey already, please type number one in the chat box to let me know. open the link. I'll send it to the chat box. Yeah. Yay. So then,
I just have a question.
okay.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello, regarding with this form in the were you able to complete each of the five exercises? In the exercise two, regarding with this, I create your first story. Am I supposed to click this yes or what?
Yeah, yeah, that one.
Okay.
Yay. Yay. Okay, and this comes to the end of the session. I will drop my Instagram and LinkedIn just in case you have any further question or want to connect to each other, can have further talk as well.
Thank you, team.
Okay, thank you. Thank you everyone for the patience and thank you for staying together for the whole of the session. Hope you guys have a good day. Bye bye.
Recording stopped.